Hello everyone, I have a different kind of tutorial for you today. I've never put together an actual seasonal look. As you guys know, most of my tutorials are based around designer and high-end cosmetic collections. But today is just all up in the air. I've got tons of different products, old ones, good ones, new ones. Of course, as with any of my tutorials, you don't have to use any of the products that I'm using to recreate the look. Now the look is centered around my eyeshadow quad. This is the Limitier de Beauté Modernist Merlot Kaleidoscope Kit. I do have a Limitier de Beauté review on my YouTube channel as well. I also post individual product reviews for this kit as well as my other LMBD products on my blog, therayviewer.com. As always, all the products that I'm wearing will be listed down below in the description box, so please refer to that list if you have any questions about the particular names of the products that I use. But the point is, this fall look is very ladylike, very grown up, but still young and fresh, which is why I curled the hair, simply because I wanted to add to the look a little bit. And without any further ado, let's get started. I'm going to start with my Chanel Matte Lumiere in 40 Beige. And this actually used to be one of my least favorite Chanel foundations, but recently I've been wearing it a lot, even more than the newest Perfection Lumiere. And I have to say that because I do get asked a lot of questions between the differences between Pro Lumiere and Matte Lumiere, I just figured I will tell you again. If you haven't read any of the comments in which I replied to people in my Perfection Lumiere video, Perfection dries down to a powdery finish. So it looks really matte at first, but it warms up and it really melds into the skin. It doesn't last quite as long as Matte Lumiere, which I'm applying to my face right now, but I feel that Matte Lumiere gives just a touch more coverage. It's more easily buildable and it takes a little longer to dry down than Perfection, so you can work it into the skin a little better. Today I'm using the new Shiseido foundation brush, and it is a great brush to apply Matte Lumiere with. I find that 40 Beige in Perfection suits my coloring better, but I still really do like 40 in Matte Lumiere. I don't know if you can tell because of the lighting right now, and I'm not using natural lighting, I'm using artificial lighting today, but I'm still very luminous, whereas with Perfection Lumiere, I don't have to powder. I look matte right away. It looks like I topped with a powder even though I didn't, but with Matte Lumiere, I do have to powder. Pale yellow. This is in number 1. I'm going to be applying most of the makeup today with my new Sigma travel set. This is the limited edition Cities collection, and my particular kit is the London. I also have a blog review of this particular kit up already, so if you wanted to see more pictures, I'll link it below down in the description box so you guys can take a look. But I'm just going to gently powder. Now I'm going to fill in my brows using my new Shoe pencil. I talked about this in my last video, and again, you can purchase it off the Shoe website. Now I'm going to just blend out the color with a spoolie. Now I'm going to start on the eyes with my NARS primer. Now I'm going to begin with the first color in my Modernist Merlot palette. Using my large Sigma shader, I'm going to pat this all over the lid and halfway up to the brow bone. Now I'm going to take the second color in Modernist Merlot, which is a matte pinky peach. And using my ring finger, I'm going to apply it gently along the lid. I'm using my finger because I don't want this color to be too opaque. Now for the third shade in the palette, I'm going to use a fluffy blending brush. This is the Sigma E35, and I'm just going to pop it right along the crease. You want to pull the color inward, and then make sure to pull out the color at the end of the eye. Now I'm just taking another E35 and blending out the edges. Now for the last matte plum shade, I'm going to take a pointed eyeshadow brush. This is Sigma's E45, and it's actually one of my favorite brushes of all time. I'm going to pop the product right into the corner of the crease here at the end of the eye, and without taking it above the crease, I'm going to blend the eyeshadow inward toward the pupil. And I'm going to set it down against my lash line. And use the color almost like an eyeliner. I'm also going to extend it out just as I did with the third shade. And that's just going to give us some soft, smoky dimension. Again, I'm just going to give everything a nice blend. And to top off the eyeshadow look, I'm going to use my Laura Mercier Vanilla Nuts eyeshadow, just as a brow bone highlight. And I'm also going to blend it down into the eyeshadow color to give it a nice gradual fade. Now for the eyeliner, I'm going to use my Chanel Rose Platine, and this was a waterproof liner that was limited edition, but I'm just going to pop this right along the inner corner. And now I'm going to use Urban Decay's Rockstar to top off the eyeliner look. First, I'm going to line the lower lash line. I'm going to extend the line directly from that bottom and pull straight out. Then I'm going to line my upper lash line, and finally I'm going to line my upper lash line. And just as we did with the lower lash line, I'm going to bring the liner straight out. Now the look is almost complete. I'm just going to apply a coat of my favorite mascara. And last but not least, I'm going to apply these false lashes in Extra Oomph by Velour Lashes. Just make sure you give your false lashes and your real lashes a quick curl so that they meld together really well. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen. This is the completed fall eye look. Now we're going to finish up with the rest of the face. We all love a multitasking product, so I'm going to take the second Pinky Peach from the Modernist Merlot kit that I just used on my eyes and apply with my Duo Fiber Powder Blush Brush, which is Sigma's F15, to apply the colors to my face. Even though I'm 22, I still have baby fat on my cheeks, so I don't like to wear blush on the apples because it makes my face look even chubbier, so that's why I like to take my blush generally up to the top. And to complete this fall look, I decided to bring back an oldie but goodie as my lip color. This is Lancome's Magic Spell Juicy Tube. I know most of you don't like the way berries look on me, but I really am fond of them. This lip gloss's shimmer quality is just phenomenal, and it contrasts really well against the matte pink blush. Even though not all of you may agree with my choice of lip color, of course I could have gone with a peach or pink, but I have tons of tutorials where I'm wearing lots of pink and peach, so I hope that you guys can appreciate the lip color for what it is. And if enough of you guys like this kind of tutorial, I will try to put together a winter look in December or January. So thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!